For more awesome content, head to ystech.org, link in the description. Can't afford Sony XM4s? Can't afford Bose Quiet Comforts? Well, this might be one of the best options as an alternative and not breaking the bank at the same time. Hey guys, it is Wise from ystech.org here, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing. These are the Anker SoundCore Life Q30s, and they are hybrid ANC, and they look very good from the packaging and from what I've read on reviews online. So let's go ahead and get these guys open. Cool, so these headphones are pretty decent from what I've seen online, and I wanted to check out the build quality and sound quality of them. So let's go ahead and open them up. So they come in a case, and they come with a manual. It's really nice. There's a manual there. Probably want me to open that up. So this has an app where you can change the EQ, which is great. And yeah, looks awesome. Very high quality, and the headphones feel really good. To me, they actually feel pretty similar to some of the XM4s. Well, yeah, I'm actually quite impressed by them. They come with a 3.5mm headphone cable as well as a Type-C charger right there. So the Type-C charger goes into the bottom of the left ear cup, and then you got the on button, the noise cancelling, and on the other side you've got your playback, so forward, backwards, your volume up and down, and a 3.5mm jack. So this can also do NFC pairing, which is quite cool, but it's a little bit of a gimmick for me. I don't actually have an NFC on my phone. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. The build quality is pretty decent for what you pay. The headband is really poor quality here, so if you guys can see that, very bad, so that could probably snap pretty easily from what I can tell here. But overall, I'm quite impressed with it for its price. So let's go ahead and put them on my head. So you guys will see that in a second. And wow, they fit quite nicely. Already they have quite a good noise reduction by just putting them on. And let's just test out by turning them on and see how they sound. Cool, so mine's on now, and it definitely drains out the noise a lot. That kind of sounds a little bit like a fish tank, to be honest with you guys. Kind of struggling to hear myself. It definitely feels like my voice has gone, I lost a lot of bass, and it feels like I actually sound sick, but I know I don't when I take my headphones off. So I think it's able to filter out noise quite nicely. We'll turn ANC off now, and back to normal. It feels like it's actually amplifying the noise from outside from when I speak to where I wear the headphones, which is quite interesting. And I do like the ear cups. They fit to my ears nicely, and they fit around very good. You might struggle if you have larger ears. My ears are pretty small, so thumbs up for that for me. But if you guys have bigger ears, you might struggle a little bit. Let's turn the ANC back on and see how I sound for myself. So we have a transparency mode, which actually makes things louder in the environment, which is good for running. We have another mode, noise cancelling mode, and that really takes out a lot of the bass from around me. It's not fully active noise cancelling, it's like a hybrid version, but I believe it's actually pretty good. And for the price you're paying, it comes with a case, and you get pretty decent sound quality from it. So we'll go ahead and do a full review later, but that about sums it up for the unboxing. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you check out ystech.org for latest post reviews and much more. I'll see you guys there at ystech.org. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I just have some quick final thoughts on the Anker SoundCore Q30. They sound amazing. I think for the price, they sound perfectly fine. You can change the EQ in the SoundCore app, which is amazing. So the SoundCore app, you're able to change anything that you want for the EQ. You can also put on some other stuff like some background noise, like for the weather. For example, you can put like if you want to fall asleep,
put on some sounds of wind or anything like that. It's a good feature that they've included. So the pads on the sound cores as well are really, really good. I think the noise isolation is really good, just as is, if you don't have any noise cancelling on. The noise cancelling itself is very, very good. I find it's a very good active noise cancelling. It tends to muffle out people's sounds pretty well, like if a conversation, like you can still hear it, but it's pretty good in that it muffles it out. But in general, for like the outside noise, I'd say it's really good. I've been taking them on a few runs, for example, when I've been running outside. It's really good at muffling the noises out and just taking out everything as a whole. You really can't even hear cars going past sometimes. It's just really good at filtering out everything. The only complaint I'd have is on the bus, for example, you can hear some really weird frequencies, like a little bit higher pitch. I don't know why it's not able to take it out. Or even some very, very low noise, like the bus humming, for example. The engine, it usually takes out most of it, but not everything. Overall, though, I'd say it's perfectly good for the price you're paying, so the noise cancelling is really, really good, in my opinion. There's also the transparency mode, which helps a lot, so you're able to amplify the noise of around you, compared to just taking the headphones off. I find this really good. I just pause the song and put the headphones on the transparency mode, and I'm able to cross the road nice and easily. I don't have to take my headphones off, and I know I'm safe because I can hear absolutely everything. Obviously, it's safer to take your headphones off, but I think it's a really, really good option. The build quality of the headphones is really good as well, and it comes in a awesome carry case. It's just such a nice package that it's come in. It's got a metal headband. The headband's really soft, and it's just really comfortable to wear for multiple hours at a time. Now some downsides about the headphones. So one of the major downsides I'd say is that you're not able to use the headphones in wired mode with noise cancelling on anymore. So Anker have actually disabled that for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but it's a bit disappointing. So you can only use them in wireless with noise cancelling on. If you wanted to use them wired, you're just gonna have to use them normally. But I mean, the noise isolation again is still pretty good, but that is a major downside. And one of the other downsides would be the functionality on the headphones for the buttons. So what is really lacking is the fast forward and backtrack button. So like, for example, when I'm listening to my songs when I'm going for a run, sometimes I just want to skip the song. It's not very good for when you're running. It's quite annoying to do that because it doesn't actually have a dedicated button for it. It only has one for going back, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I find my mum's JBL headphones have even better sound control, like in terms of just fast forwarding and going back, than these headphones, which is a bit disappointing. But I mean, the main function of them is the ANC noise cancelling, so it's perfectly fine, but it is a little bit irritating to deal with. Overall, I just think it's a really good pair of headphones for the price, and I'd highly recommend them if you guys can't afford the other expensive headphones like from Bose or Sony. I think these are really good options and a really good middle ground. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.